want to know what it was like in that hell, in that living hell, Auschwitz? Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you how I survived through the suffering, the starvation, and the cold. I'll tell you everything, but it'll be more than you're willing to swallow. Those Nazis, all of them in their crisp uniforms, so unfeeling, so uncaring. Make my family into lab rats, will they? We'll see. We'll see about that. Starvation to its fullest. Thin, shriveled bodies. Sickly faces. Hollow, hopeless eyes. They were so uncaring. Heaps of bodies stacked uncaringly in a pile. The smell of rotting flesh. My friends, my family, and my neighbors, all sitting there, rotting. I hate them. I hate them all. I hope they burn in the fiery pits of hell. Let the demons torture them forever, as I was tortured by them. My husband, separated from me and sent to the gas chambers. I never saw him again. My baby, ripped from my arms by one of those demons, thrown on the floor. They took turns stepping on him and kicking him. I can hear his screams in my ears. I can still hear him screaming. And within 4 to 5 minutes, the screaming had stopped. I had nothing left. I hate them all. I hate them. I have nothing left. Oh my God, please help me. God, please help me. I have nothing left. Please help me. Don't forsake me, God. Don't leave me here alone. Thank you.
I have been a prisoner of these people for 4 years. I watched them march to the gates of the palace and slaughter 600 Swiss guards. I watched as all my friends were murdered or driven into exile. I watched as they executed my husband, who was their king. I watched as they dragged my children, screaming, from my arms, so that after a year, I don't know if they're alive or dead. I've lived in this room for 76 days. They allowed me 2 dresses, no undergarments, no cloak, no blanket against the dampness that runs down the walls. There's never any firewood, and there's a guard outside my cell who must keep his eyes on me at all times. At all times. Some days ago, the Princess de Lamballe, my last loyal friend, came to visit me from safe exile to be near me in my difficult time. She came here to visit me. The mob saw her, and I watched them tear her to pieces. Her head was impaled on a stake and raised to my window there. One man made himself mustaches out of her private hair, while the others, laughing and cheering, threw parts of her body up at me. You see, Monsieur, for 4 years, they have allowed me no comfort, no rest. They have spared me no cruelty, no shock, no terror. And you wish me to ask these people for a favor. Thank you. Me, I'm leaving.
There are 872 songs in here. I've listened to them all. I've never danced to any of them.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
I can't stay here anymore.
I know. Well, go on. You won't find any more locked doors here.
I thought about keeping this, but it didn't seem right knowing you wrote it.
I did. Can I show you something before you go?
She was real. Did you know her?
No, she died just before she wrote the note, and I just delivered it to you as it had been delivered to me.
That's what this is all about. You're getting back at them for what they did to her. And to you.
What was done to me created me. It's a basic principle of the universe that every action will have an opposite and opposing reaction.
Is that how you see it, like an equation?
What was done to me was monstrous.
And they created a monster.
Where will you go?
I don't know. That would have scared me before, but I suppose I should thank you for that. Thank you. Goodbye.
Maybe. May I ask you something? If I had one wish, it would be that I could see you again. If only once before the 5th.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this armor is so heavy. I don't see how the Romans used to wear it. And especially in the summer. Oh well, I guess that's why they lost the empire. Oh, wait. What's that? Oh God, it's under my breastplate. Oh, that's gonna itch. Oh, here comes my big act where I get my line. Boy, 4 years of college and 2 years of graduate school for one line. Look at that Cassius. He's supposed to look lean and hungry, so they hire a 300-pound Mexican. Oh, here goes with my favorite line. It is not the fault, it is the fault, dear brothers. It did not lie in the stars, but in ourselves that we are underwear. That's what you get when you learn it phonetically. Boring. Oh no, here comes the itch. Oh, and I can't move. What was it the director said? A centurion never flinches. So boring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. There are 25 bald people in the audience. Hey look, there's the age 9 button. Oh man, he's looking at me. Oh boy, I can see him. Oh no, I can see him. I forgot to take off my glasses. 30 minutes of getting into character in front of the mirror, and I forgot to take off my glasses. And if I do it now, everyone's going to notice. What am I worried about? The Romans had glass and the Romans had metal, so I think I'm okay. Oh, here comes my line. Here comes. Sail Heza! Shit! One line in the whole lousy play and I screwed it up. Well, at least it's nice out here in the park. Thank you.
This is watch. You know to watch with. You see, you watch the time as it goes. This is paper for the write on. This is backpack for put on back and pack. This is shoe for foot. This is thumb. Nobody know what thumb for, but if this is thumb. This is hand. Hand, good for hand. This is booger. Booger, nobody knows. This is invisible. I have a lot of things to say, but I am. That was my eye. Eye is for see.